Hey, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Swagger Boom here with another mukbang video. What's going on? How are ya? Look at this. Isn't this sad? We took down the Christmas tree lights. I gotta go to a Christmas tree dumping spot to, I can't just, we living in the downtown area, like our trash thing is one of those where like we live on the higher floors, so it's like a chute. So you open a thing, just throw your trash down the chute and it goes all the way down to the first floor. So we can't just I can't just like stuff this down the chute. So I have to literally like, it's like Frederick Douglass Park down the street. I believe they have a Christmas tree dump. And there's a guy on you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just show you. Why not, right? Why not? There's a guy just chilling right there on the street and he keeps looking up at me doing a mukbang. Anyways, I've been sick, y'all, for like, since Monday, and today's what? Friday. So, I'm finding it very hard. I feel better, but I've been finding it really hard to eat. We're gonna do Honey Nut Cheerios. Just a nice small bowl of it. I really don't know what happened when I got sick. I went to go see. So this week, my days off were Monday and today, Monday and Friday. So I had work Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. On Monday, I had a day off, and I wanted to go see Spider-Man No Way Home, finally. Let me get a thumbnail. Okay. And I don't know. I went to the 4DX thing, where like the seats move and everything. It's kind of cool. It's an IMAX theater, but then they have 3 different versions of IMAX. It's like the regular IMAX movie theater that has like the humongous IMAX screen that's like from top to bottom huge, like it's humongous. Then they have the 3DX where it's like the screen and then another screen and another screen like against the wall. So you're sitting there, right? And the screen's right in front of you. But on this wall, there's another screen. And on this wall, there's another screen. And then it's also 3D glasses. So that's the 3DX. And then the 4DX is like the seats move and they're like, so you're sitting there like, what the fuck? Like doing this stuff. And then there's like little nozzles next to your ears and like things that punch your back and rumble on your butt, and water comes down from the ceiling. There's lights to make it look like it's thundering, and it's crazy. So I went to that. I even made a joke in the middle of the movie when they sprayed us with water, like right in my like right in my face. I looked at my wife and I was like, yo, COVID, right away. And I was just joking. We don't do anything. We literally go to work and just come home and chill. Like we don't go out. We always wear our masks, you know, because you know the virus is fake. It's not real. It's just a microchip in your arm. So we gotta take all precautions here. And then I went home and I got a fever of 105. A fever of 105. Isn't that crazy? Oh, I don't even want this right now. Did I also tell you my gums are killing me? Not my gums, but I don't need to explain all this. So, I got sick. Had that high temperature till about Tuesday. And then at work, we have a policy of, like, if you have a fever, when that fever is finally gone, which it went away Tuesday night, you have to wait 72 hours. This is 72 hours from the time you lose your fever and it goes back down to normal. You have 72 hours until you can come back to work. And you get paid and whatnot. And so it's cool. It's a nice rule. Needless to say, my job is pretty awesome. Everybody's been very supportive. That rule has always been like that. Even pre-pandemic and all that stuff. I think it's Tennessee state law. I don't know. So I felt slightly better on Wednesday. I felt a lot better yesterday. And today I kind of feel like I'm back to normal. I made a couple TikToks about it. Shout out to everybody that went over there and showed me love, told me to feel better. Guys, I'm a nurse, so I know 105 is ridiculously high. I know it's bad. I know I should have probably made a move to go to the ER or something. But I'm also a stubborn immigrant Mexican. If you're not dying, you better not go. If you go, they gotta tell you what you got. I did take a couple COVID tests. It came out negative. So basically, it's just a good old-fashioned flu or something. No Way Home was off the chain, though. Tom Holland, 100%. Best Spider-Man. Look, listen, and I'm 41. I'm supposed to lean on nostalgia and what I grew up with. And we were the first, my generation was the first Spider-Man movie, Tobey Maguire, blah, 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 OG, triple OG. Like, I'm supposed to say these things. But everybody sucks I'm not gonna say. Everybody sucks the of the first movie. I didn't forget, by the way. I remember when that movie came out in 2000. Everybody had their criticisms. Everybody said this and that and the third about that movie with Tobey Maguire. He's too old. He's too this. He's too that. He's not young and dumb enough. He's not nerdy enough. He's not this, not that. The web comes out of his wrist, blah, blah, blah. Like, but that's what time does. Time, 10, 20 years go by, and now it's like, oh my God, it's the best movie ever. That's so cool. What an original. Like, it comes out of his wrist. Tobey Maguire is the GOAT. Da, da, da. Like, nah, I remember. Everybody hated that. Everybody loved Spider-Man. But the real comic book fans of back in the 90s and 2000s, they criticized that movie so much. Tom Holland, him being a dumb kid, making dumb decisions, being super young looking, smaller, like super skinnier. Like Tom Holland has more characteristics of the original Spider-Man from the 60s than Tobey Maguire, period. And I just love how, like, the ending of, by the way, spoiler alert, okay? If you haven't seen the movie, like, I don't care. I'm not this, like, oh, don't ruin the movie shit. Then don't watch this. Then don't watch this. Okay, I don't even like saying spoiler alert. I feel like if a big thing happened, like if the Super Bowl happens, and I talk about the Super Bowl the next day, wait, don't ruin it for me. Like, shut up. Get out of here. All right, No Way Home was a big deal. I'm late to the party. I'm like 2 weeks late. So I'm not getting mad at these folks on the internet because they talked about No Way Home. So I'm going to talk about it. I just love how different it was. Like, every superhero movie is so stereotypical. It's, hi, here's the character. Hi, I'm like this. I'm clumsy and nerdy. I don't know. I'm insecure. Da, 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 da. And then, ooh, the thing happens. I gotta, da, da, da. Oh my God, I got superpowers. And now I'm gonna like lose until the final battle at the end. And boom, I'm this superhero now. That's how every superhero movie goes. It's so stereotypical. I love how at the end of No Way Home was the beginning. The end was the beginning. And I don't mean, because he's not going to make any more movies. He's not. This is it. That was a trilogy. But the end is the beginning. And what I mean by that is the first movie, everything he needed was from Tony. He wasn't really himself yet. He wasn't really Spider-Man yet. You didn't see Uncle Ben. You didn't see the with great power comes great responsibility. You didn't see that stuff. You didn't see the stereotypical original origin story from how you're supposed to make a movie. You just saw him get built up little by little off Iron Man. Spider-Man 2, Far From Home. Tony's dead. He has to be on his own now. He has to deal with some whack-ass villain, Mysterio. And it was the bits and pieces building up to MJ. And then the last one, when they just erased everything, and he has this shit little apartment in New York, and he has to sew his own cost. Like, I was like, which, first of all, your apartment is in Midtown. Where are you working at? And that apartment's huge. Like, if you really by yourself and you're single, you cannot afford a Midtown apartment. Maybe if you're like in lower end Chinatown. Because when he jumps out that window, he only jumps over like 2 buildings, and then Rockefeller Center's right there. So my man's living that apartment. You best believe that apartment was and it wasn't small. That apartment was a good 700 square feet. Oh, that's super small. Shut up, wherever you live and bumfuck whatever. That apartment was big. So 700 square feet apartment in Midtown Manhattan by yourself. My man's paying $3K at minimum. At the minimum, he paying $3K. And that's being lucky. That's being lucky for where he's at. He's got, if I had a gun to my head, if I had to choose though, 3,800. But anyways, hi and good morning. Thumbs up if you like all that stuff. I'm gonna stop doing that.